Hey everyone, Skillsy Shooter here. Welcome to episode 12 of the QuadFeed podcast. It's a bit of a Christmas special of sorts, so we get into the festive spirit by going through some of our 2013 favourites and award winners with some surprising results. Ben gives his first impressions of Gran Tourismo 6, and then we start talking about pizza. So, stick around. Hey guys, Skillsy Shooter here. Welcome to episode 12 of the QuadFeed podcast, pre-Christmas edition. We don't have stockings. We don't usually wear them. I don't know, maybe we'll crack into that in the new year, cross-dressing, podcasting, all that sort of stuff. I don't know, whatever floats your boat. It's a new and inventive world. We will see what happens after we see what the Christmas sales figures for Surprise Faggots is going to be. Like, I don't know, we might all be in diamonds and furs come the first show of 2014. I'm joined as ever by my trio of Santa's elves. Benny Amino.
Hello, how are you?
Good mate, you alright?
Yeah, very good.
Merry
Christmas, you filthy animals.
Feels Christmassy? Is that a Christmas present behind you?
Where?
Guitar? Your room's looking noticeably more clean and...
oh my god, yeah. I went through this last week off air, but my room is ridiculous. But I haven't moved that. That was in the exact same spot as last time. And to clarify, I do not play guitar. I don't know why I bought that. Really.
Things you find when you clean up your room.
Yeah, for real. I completely forgot I had that and I cleaned it up. And it looks cool, but...
It does. It gets the chicks, man.
Oh, they love it. Until they asked me to play it, and I was like, well.
Let me serenade you, my sweet. I can play...
Just close your eyes.
I can play the first chords of Stairway to Heaven. That's about it.
Yep.
Cool. Well, Merry Christmas, since this is the Christmas show, everyone. So
yeah, Merry Christmas.
We'll try and keep it as Christmassy as we can.
Oh,
Christoph,
eggnog.
the Duchess. What's that in reference to? I'm sure I should know this.
Yeah. Oh, I was catching up with the last season of Archer, and I was actually really enjoying it. I'm not sure if you guys have watched Archer before.
Archer's awesome.
Yeah.
What is that?
I hated it first, now I like it.
The last season, I'm not sure if anyone's seen it, so spoiler alert, but they also make Bob's Burgers.
It's like you're talking another language.
That's the same voice actor. Archer is the same voice actor as Bob from Bob's Burgers.
Yeah. They did a scene where Archer was suffering from amnesia and he thought he was a burger chef.
Yeah.
And he was flipping burgers. So they did like a cross thing. It was brilliant.
That's right. They've got like his kids and the wife as well. Like, but animated to look like they're, in Archer, the young kid with the bunny ears and everything. That's actually pretty funny.
That sounds funny. I have to check that one out.
Yeah.
I have little to no idea what the fuck you were on about just then. But anyway, we shall progress.
You should watch it. It's a brilliant show.
It's got anus pain, penis. Again, I don't know what the hell is going on with these taglines.
No, do they have to be related to each other? Because they don't really.
They don't. They don't. I'm just trying to get a bit of a broad stroke.
Express yourself.
On what they mean.
Well, that's what I'm doing then. Right there.
Are you channeling some next level hemorrhoids or something, or?
No, you said like before that getting onto this Google thing, which actually took us a little longer than usual, was a pain in your anus. And straight away I just went, oh, cool. And I just typed in anus pain. Penis.
Penis.
That's pretty
So you
creative.
didn't think that was a Google search bar?
Search history.
That's it, though. Me and my brother coined the term shacting.
Shacting?
Which is shit acting. So we'd just
That's pretty good.
You watch Home and Away or something on TV and you'd be just like, shacting?
I thought that was going to have something. I thought
that on that show. Yeah. Like there's a piss load of Shactors on that show.
Oh, so many Shactors.
Like almost every single one of them is a Shactor.
I thought you were going to say something to do with Shaquille O'Neal acting.
Oh, have you seen his show? His new show, Download with Shaquille O'Neal? That is the fucking worst thing I've ever seen.
Is that like the
So it's
Shaquille O'Neal
Shaq
experience or something?
It's basically like, it's exactly like Tosh.0, except they're not funny. Like, which is odd because the two guys that are on the show with Shaquille O'Neal are supposed to be comedians, and it's cringeworthy, and a lot of the clips are recycled, so we've already seen most of these clips on Tosh.0, and I don't know, the jokes are just really harmless.
What is that show? I've heard you guys mention it a couple of times, and I think I've seen it as I'm walking through like JB Hi-Fi or something like that, and I'm like, what is Tosh? I instantly think of that character from The Bill.
That's 3 shows now, Gav, you haven't
I
seen.
know. I like to
You
think I'm
even own a
relatively
TV?
well versed, but
You need to get into this shit. This is all the shit the kids are watching nowadays.
yeah, that's it. Man, I've just matured,
Tosh
man.
is a comedian who hosts a show of YouTube clips of people doing silly things, and he just rips into them.
Yeah, that's it. That's basically the premise.
It's kind of like Funniest Home Videos, but with YouTube.
Funny.
Oh, I thought it was an actual show, like a character-based show or something.
Nah.
Just the guy, and he's basically in front of a green screen, and he goes like, all right, here's the first clip. You watch a clip, and then he starts saying shit. Then you watch another one. Then he starts saying shit.
And it's incredibly funny.
Yeah.
Because he has a dark humour, so he just tells it how it is.
Cool.
It's funny.
Maybe I'll
Better than
download
Shaquille
it for the flight. Oh, maybe I'll download a few episodes. We shall see. I'm trawling the internet at the moment for stuff to watch whilst I spend the long, arduous 24 hours going back to the UK. Which reminds me, let's do a bit of housekeeping. This will be the last show for 2013, and probably returning. I come back on the 5th of January, but chances are I'll be that hungover / jet lagged that we won't actually do a show that week. So chances are we'll probably do a recording on, what's that, the 12th? Are you guys away or anything? Or
I'll be
Not on the 12th.
Checking our schedules on the show.
yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, I know you've got gala performances and things to attend to. So yeah, diary. Put that in the diary. 12th of Jan will be the day that we record it. Chances are it'll probably be up on the 14th or 15th. But this will be our last show for 2013. So we thought we'd sort of round up stuff with, I suppose, a few of the awards that are happening around us in the gaming space. You
shit,
mentioned
we should have done our own award show.
we should have. I mean, there's nothing to stop us from sort of having our own categories, because I haven't actually told you about some of these award winners
Oh,
at all. So, with that
there are
in
a few
mind,
surprises.
let's go right to the top and go Game of the Year.
I
GTA
don't know,
5.
Probably, yeah, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
That'll just win. It has to win.
Yeah.
Just because it was the last one out,
And
that
it
was a blockbuster.
It did. VGX gave it the Game of the Year. Best Action Adventure Game.
Last of Us.
Borderlands.
Bioshock.
Oh, yeah, Bioshock.
Sort of in that space. I'll give you the contenders, if you like.
Battlefield.
Oh, Assassin's Creed.
Give that man a prize. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag.
Oh,
Which I'm told
Yes.
is not an Assassin's Creed game. They should have called it Pirate Adventure or something.
really?
I don't think there was a subcategory for Best Pirate Adventure Game. Best Shooter. Skillsy, obviously. This was a surprise, actually, because
It would
I...
have to be COD or...
You'd think so, wouldn't you? It was actually a bit of a surprise. A few commentators and a few sort of gaming outlets.
GoldenEye.
2013, Chris. 2013.
Yeah.
I don't know, I thought maybe they went back and...
Yeah, let's go retro. Bioshock Infinite.
So it wasn't a Call
Wow.
of Duty and it wasn't a Battlefield.
Right above it was Battlefield 4. Below it was Call of Duty Ghosts, and below that was what was that? Oh, Metro Last Light.
Yeah.
I mean, these are
That's
in no
very interesting.
particular order. You guys aren't into sports, but can you have a guess at best sports game?
FIFA?
FIFA.
No.
Madden.
S2K when it works.
Fuck sport games.
S2K? What are you on about? That's a Honda, you muppet.
When it works, I'm told it's awesome.
2K14, you mean?
2K it's 2K.
I don't know.
This ain't a fucking
VTech.
Honda. VTech kicked in. Yeah, NBA 2K14, because that crashed on me again today.
Is that the one that won though?
Yeah,
So the patch...
it was.
Didn't a
Really?
patch come out yesterday?
It is a stunning game though. I mean, it's up there with FIFA, but I don't think there was that many leaps in FIFA this year to sort of warrant that winning.
How many technicals have you got swearing while playing the game?
You know what? If I get deep enough into a game that I actually do that, I will try and capture that footage and upload it.
I heard FIFA had the same thing,
Oh really?
but instead of it giving you a technical, you get a letter from your general manager of your club or something saying that they're not happy with your behaviour.
I'm so going to
Because
test
that's
that.
your
I just
That's
started a
pretty cool.
career mode in FIFA, so I'll give
Oh,
that a go.
you got to try it out.
Yeah, I played 3 games of it today actually, so give that a go. Best RPG. The nominations were Final Fantasy, what's that, 14?
No, not the
I
14.
didn't even know there was a 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
This probably you won't get. I'm just going to say it. What, Ni no Kuni? You know what that is? Obviously not.
Sounds Asian.
Nope.
It is very Asian. Wrath of the White Witch.
Wow. No, never heard of that. We'll
for-
check it out though.
One for Ron. Best driving game, Ron?
Mario Kart.
No, unfortunately not. It was in fact Forza
Oh,
or Forza.
but was that because Gran Tourismo wasn't out at the time of the voting?
Let's have a look.
What are the nominations for that category anyway? I mean, I don't keep up with driving games. I mean, how many driving games were released this year besides Forza? Shit, that's
F1,
the only one I know.
F1
F1.
2013,
One.
Okay.
Grid 2,
Something. Grid 2, yeah.
Need for Speed Rivals.
So Gran Turismo wasn't on that list?
No.
Ah.
How long's it been out for? 2 days?
Yeah.
Have you got a snap review for us after this topic?
Yeah. I'll give you one.
Cool.
Yeah. Shoot.
Best
Just
Xbox
right.
game.
Wow, they have specific,
Yeah.
like console-specific awards. Wow.
Rise?
I don't know.
It would have to be an exclusive, wouldn't it?
No, 360. 360.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
This one was kind of weird as well when I read it.
What were the
Nominations were Bioshock, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, GTA 5, and Tomb Raider.
Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it that good of a game?
Apparently it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought that was on PlayStation 3 though, not Xbox 360.
Yeah, I thought it was a downloadable game.
Don't know.
Like it wasn't a, like
I
a,
don't know.
you buy it at a store kind of release.
It might have been like a Xbox Arcade or PSN Plus, PS Plus. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, I heard that was pretty good.
Best Nintendo game, if you even cared.
Pokemon.
No, it's one for Ron.
That
Super
one with
Mario.
the sports
I thought
one,
it was
new Wii
the
Sports.
Europe Luigi, though.
The what?
The Europe Luigi. All of the games
yeah.
coming out have been Luigi.
Yeah, that trend looks to continue apparently. Oh, you should have seen it. They interviewed
The underdog.
they interviewed I think the American sort of like VP of sales or operations for Nintendo, and he was just getting like these questions thrown at him, and it was abundantly clear that there wasn't really much in the pipeline that he either knew about or that was actually in development. Because they were like, "Hey, how about a new Metroid game? That'd be great on the Wii U." And he's like, "Yeah, granted, that'd be great. Yeah,
Just takes notes down.
yeah."
Thing.
Developer notes. No, that was Super Mario 3D World. depending on if that's any better. Some of these are a bit weird. Best handheld game, best voice actor. We can sort of skip over those ones.
Wait, best voice actor?
It's voice sector.
I reckon it's
Omar.
the guy from Last
The
of
Wire.
Us.
Troy Baker.
That's the one.
Yeah.
He's in like fucking almost every game.
Didn't he
As
do
like
Batman as
protagonist.
well?
I think so.
The new Batman?
I think so.
Is he the new Joker?
He did Booker DeWitt from Infinite as well.
Yeah.
So
From Bioshock. Yeah, like right there. He's like
Which was
another
quite good.
main character. Yeah.
tell you what though, Willem Dafoe was in the nominations though, so that's got to be pretty good. Knowing that you just beat out
As
Willem
just
Dafoe.
being himself.
Yeah. That was
He was playing a character.
If he won, all those
Beyond
voice
Two Souls.
actors would
Beyond
just
Two Souls,
quit.
yeah.
What? You all sort of melded into each other.
Didn't he just be in a game as himself? So he's
No,
not
no,
really putting on a voice.
No, he's playing a character.
Nathan
but,
Dawkins was his character name.
Yeah.
Oh, all
That's the
right.
one.
But there was also Stephen Ogg from GTA 5, which I would have loved if he won, because that was
Yeah.
masterful.
Yeah.
Was he Trevor?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the
Good.
greatest.
It's good that no one else was even mentioned. Even though there was three like main protagonists in that, it's like, nah, just Trevor.
It's Trevor.
Trevor just he makes that game.
Massively.
In an announcement, I moved the 360 into the lounge rooms, and now I'm playing all 360 games on my 55 incher, and now this whole setup is solely devoted to the Xbox One.
Wow.
You're welcome.
I got a 55 incher in my pants.
Have a question for you, Gav. Have
You
you
what?
taken the sticker off the front of your Xbox?
The sticker?
Yeah.
No, because it reminds me.
No, nobody's taken the stickers off.
No.
Everywhere you go, they're all the stickers on the front. Tumblr
Because it reminds me
pictures,
not
they're
to move it with the CD inside it, which some people have been known to do in the last week or so.
all- I didn't even read the sticker.
I don't have time to read stickers. I just got to buy this Xbox and then get it out of my house as soon as possible.
Ain't
No
nobody got
time
time
to
for
read
that.
stickers. Ben, come pick up this Xbox. Oh, okay.
It's true what
I don't
Seinfeld
have
says.
time
though.
to eject.
Seinfeld said that the only notices that people take any sort of notice of is dry cleaning. It was like smoking cigarettes. Going, this will give you lung cancer. Yeah, whatever. So don't drink this and operate heavy machinery. Yeah, that's for idiots that don't know what I've been doing. I've been doing this job for 25 years. Dry cleaning only. It's like, oh my god, you can't do that. What are you out of your mind? Jerks. Best soundtrack. That's pretty obvious.
Just Dance.
What?
That actually makes sense if it
Well, so does the actual winner, because it's essentially lots and lots and lots of radio.
GTA
Grand Theft Auto.
Exactly.
would have to be.
Exactly.
Nice.
Studio of the year, if you wanted to get that in depth.
Wow.
Naughty Dog.
Studio of the
Yeah, Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog. The actual head of Naughty Dog follows me on Twitter. Awesome.
Oh,
Just thought I'd
that's
mention
awesome.
I'm such an industry heavyweight.
I'll have to get you into the next Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, no, that's Rockstar.
Which one's which? Which one's Naughty Dog? I don't know.
Naughty Dog
I
did
don't read
Last
the
of
labels.
Us.
We've already established this.
Best action adventure we've done. Best indie. Indie.
Papers, Please.
Indie?
Yeah, that was a good one.
It's that was a nomination.
Hotline Miami then?
No.
No, that was last year.
I think that was last year.
Yeah. Then I don't know.
Stanley Parable, Papers, Please,
Oh, we Stanley Parable then.
Kentucky Route Zero, or Gone Home.
I haven't even heard of half of
Oh,
it.
I would say Stanley Parable.
You would be wrong. Gone Home.
God, no.
They raved about that on Good Game though.
It is so much fun. I love that so much. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Gone Home.
No, sorry. Stanley Parable.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that what you were referring to, Gav? What they were raving about on Good Game?
No, they were raving about Gone Home. They just loved
what's that? I
the
don't even know
atmosphere
what that
about it.
is.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it.
It's basically a game where you come home, you're playing a girl.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
You just go through everybody's stuff,
Yeah.
and it's like creepy, but like it's
So
not,
it's like-
you're at a house, and it just seems like something's going to jump at you.
Yeah,
it's
but
not a
doesn't
horror
quite.
game.
But they've gone missing, and you got to put the clues together, don't you, to find it?
Yeah. Just from the stuff that you find in the house.
I'll have to check that out.
It's like
What
Slender
you
Man
described
with a
before,
house.
it sounded like MTV Room Raiders.
Pretty much.
It is kind of like that, you know. You kind of think you'll feel like you're going through people's personal stuff, because you are, but like you're trying to find answers, because it's like you're looking for your sister and your parents, and I think that's it. Yeah, but great atmosphere and 90s music.
Best fighting game.
Killer Instinct.
Oh, but that's got like 7 fucking people to choose from. You know, they do.
7?
It's not like
God,
a
you're
boss.
giving that a bit of a inflation by 6. I've been playing it.
Yeah, I only got one character.
There's only one. Yeah.
Oh, really? There you go. There you go. I thought
DLC baby, microtransactions out the arse.
you have to pay for the others.
I think so.
Oh, that is fucked up.
Oh, don't even get me started on
fuck.
microtransactions. I'm sure Ben will be able to tell you a little story or two.
Yeah, next gen is
No idea what you're
the,
talking about, Gavin.
the next gen is microtransaction.
Oh.
Should rename Microsoft to microtransaction. No, the winner was Injustice, which is not
Oh. Yeah. Nice.
not a surprise. Best PlayStation game? Easy.
Fuck this category.
Good to see
It'd
that.
have to be like The Last of Us, wouldn't it?
It would have to be.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that was a really good game.
Although GTA 5 probably gave a good run for its money. Rayman Legends, really? Was that in the running? My God.
What?
Yeah.
I think that was like a big revival or something like that.
I was going to say it would be Ridge Racer, but they didn't launch title that this time. Apparently this is the only PlayStation that's never had Ridge Racer as a launch title. PS4.
Ridge Racer 3D or something. And Tomb Raider, yeah.
Tomb Raider's coming out next year, isn't it?
No, the recent iteration of it was the PlayStation one. Best PC game. Right, this is where Ben comes to the fore. Lay it on me.
Solitaire.
It was it was a previous winner, if that's a clue.
I'd probably say Battlefield 4.
That was a nomination.
Yeah, but I don't think that's it.
Didn't win.
Borderlands, that seems to win a lot.
No.
No. Then I'm guessing it must be Bioshock Infinite.
No, it was that bloody Gone Home game again.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Oh, good on him, I suppose.
I'll go check it out.
Speaking of indie games, did you hear that the 32 independent studios have signed to do games for the Xbox One?
Oh, cool.
I hadn't read that.
So there should be a few indies coming out.
That's a good thing, because PlayStation were leading, I suppose, in indie developers creating games specifically for that console, and we had none.
Yeah.
Or like we had
So it'll
2.
be interesting to see which ones they bring out.
I'm looking forward to that, actually.
Will be.
Best voice actress in a game.
The girl who did Ellie from Last of Us.
Stands to reason that the actress would be the opposite of the actor. So yeah, that one.
Boom. By the way, you know she's actually in Avengers?
Really?
Yeah, she, you know the girl that, Captain America, when the aliens are attacking New York, the girl who plays Ellie.
the waitress.
Yeah, she's there, she gets saved by Captain America, and then she's getting interviewed at the end. She's like, Captain America saved my life. I just wants to thank him by putting his dick in my mouth. Thank you, Captain America.
33 minutes. That was
Yeah.
good. She was a child. Wasn't she
Well-
a child actress?
No idea.
To be fair, Captain America was raised in the 1950s, so that would be something he would recognize with.
You know what you've just done that mouth action to, Ron?
My microphone?
No. She was Chrissy Seaver in Growing Pains.
I never watched that show.
Yeah, I never watched
Bit of Michael J. Fox, you'd love that stuff.
That was his show?
In 1987 or whatever it was.
Is that what launched him into stardom?
What, Growing Pains?
Yeah.
Is that what Michael J. Fox was in?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Huh. Okay.
Anyway. She also played the daughter in some Mel Gibson movie, What Women Want. There you go. Done. And the last category was Best Song in a Game. I mean, that's pretty broad, but
Best song.
see if you can... Extra points if you can get it. You will never get this.
Oh. Lay it on us then.
It's called Will This Circle Be Unbroken, performed by Courtney Draper and Troy Baker. So it seems that this Troy
what game
Baker
was it
guy... Bioshock.
So that was in The Last of Us.
Bioshock.
Oh, Bioshock.
Close though, Chris.
I'm trying to remember the names and...
Saints Row 1.
Is that the one that they won for?
Rockstar and Naughty Dog.
Rockstar,
Sounds
Naughty Dog. And it beat out Survival by Eminem for Call of Duty Ghosts. Lol.
Oh, wow.
I don't mind that song. I don't know the Bioshock one, but I didn't mind that Survival one. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah.
So there you go.
my
That's
contribution.
a snap wrap up of the VGX Awards. And now we go to a review. Benny, take it away.
Hot off the press. Gran Turismo 5. 6. Shit. Gran Turismo 6.
Saints Row 1.
Review's going swiftly so far.
It's very good. I like it a lot.
Thanks. Chris.
No. I was...
IGN gave it 8. Is that a credible score or a little on the side of what the hell were you thinking?
No, I think that's pretty much spot on. I mean, the only thing that's letting it down is really not its fault, which is just the hardwares. The graphics look pretty average. And they just seem... The tracks are good, as in the track design. But they just feel a little bit sterile.
Compared to Forza, which one had the best looking tracks, seeing as they've got similar tracks in the game?
Forza. The tracks
Ooh.
definitely look better, yeah, definitely. But in terms of the car physics, Gran Turismo fucking nails it. It is so good. Like, it's just the little things as well. Just, it's really hard to explain, but say you'll be going down a straight line, you're in an older car and the car to your right is a much newer car, and you're trying to late brake him, but obviously you've got much older brakes. They're going to outbrake you all the time, and just all the car's physics are really, really unique, and it works so well. Like, it just blows it out of the water. It just feels right.
What about the car sounds?
Shit.
Yeah.
No good?
Because I was
The
impressed
only
with
thing
the
is-
sounds from Forza.
Yeah, see, because Gran Turismo has the thing where obviously you modify your car, which is mad fun. I love doing that. But as soon as you put on like the titanium racing exhaust, it's just got like this crappy generic drone, and it's just like, oh fuck. So I always put that on last. But then they all the cars have unique sounds until you put that stupid muffler on, which in reality that's kind of what it does. But that's very frustrating.
Chris loves it on
Other
his
than that,
Honda.
that's really good. Yeah. Oof.
Well, that's what I was impressed with Forza. The Hondas sound like the Honda. So
They sound like yours.
yeah, it sounds like mine.
But that's
I'm
the
not
thing.
there.
Like the Porsches sound like Porsches, the Ferraris sound like Ferraris. They've even got a few air cools in there, Porsches. But stuff like that's really good. The economy is like really good, whereas in Gran Turismo 5 was really easy to get money. This one is much harder, which I'm guessing comes down to them wanting you to do microtransactions.
Yeah, I did hear about that. Apparently, if you wanted to buy the Jaguar XJ in
220.
microtransactions, you'll have to pay $200.
That doesn't surprise me. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is just ridiculous. But see, it's not pay to win though. That's the thing. It's not like you're running short of money, and it makes it really challenging. Because I've played all of them, as in like hardcore. Want to get gold, like on everything. Really put like a lot of effort into it. So from going from Gran Turismo 5 where money was nothing to now being really careful with what you've got to spend money on is really good, because before you get a race you're kind of thinking, okay, am I going to upgrade, the transmission or whatever? And you're like, no, I'll save. Even like $10,000 or $20,000 makes, a difference. So yeah, that's really good. Other than that, fantastic game. Like, I'm loving it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Really, really good. Like, and it's one of the things where, trying not to be biased sort of thing, whereas if Forza 5 was there or Gran Turismo 6, hands down I'd choose Gran Turismo 6 over Forza, even though Forza looks better. Just the gameplay and the physics in Gran Turismo was really, really good. Yeah.
Cool.
Finn.
And what's your favourite car so far?
See, I like getting the old cars, which I've got in Gran Turismo 1. So, like, old 96 model WRXs,
Nice.
old Silvias, think just like Jap boxes like that, or then go on like really cool Euro. They've got, the Trans Am. I got the Trans Am, because there's 1,200 cars. How many cars? There's 1,200 cars you can buy,
That's
which is just
amazing.
ridiculous. Whereas in Forza, not that many.
Yeah, I think there's about 200 or something.
Yeah.
I got the day one edition.
Allow me to
Definitely
check
extra.
to defend
10.
its honour. One moment.
Please do. So yeah, 1,200 cars.
I was just
and
happy
so
that
it's
it
just-
had my one in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I bought my Suzuki Swift as well. Love it. Actually, no, yeah.
I reinstalled
no.
it over the weekend, and sure enough, it was just an install bug or something.
Oh, were you having problems with Forza?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think what had happened was I initially went to put it into install, and then I started playing it when it said I was able to play it, rather than waiting for it to sort of fully install, to 100%. Because even when I was playing it after, I suppose I turned it on for the second or third time, I was getting to tracks and it was like going, installing tracks. I'm like, this is weird. And that was when I asked you guys if you experienced that last week. So
Yeah, no, I remember now when you were saying that. But no, I haven't had any of that installing. It was just that one time.
And when I'd go to buy a car, it wouldn't actually register. It would go installing car as well. I was like, Christ almighty, what's going on? Like, how much is pulling from the cloud? But it was just an install sort of error. And actually kept my progress and just reinstalled all the other content behind it. So just took my profile, which must be in the cloud, I imagine, reinstalled the game, sucked that back down, and now I've got a BMW M1, which you've probably raced against. And a Audi RS4, and now
I've raced the RS4 as well.
a Celine, it's a Mustang or a Camaro or something. I think it's Camaro. So yeah, I'm actually back to enjoying that game again, and I'll probably make some more progress on it. Trying to think of video ideas for Forza, aside from, I suppose, doing the normal exotics and car setups and stuff that would work. It's tricky.
In Forza, just quickly, can you change things in like the suspension, as in the camber, toe in, toe out,
Rebound rates,
ride
yeah.
height?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damper rates, cool.
Yeah, have been able
I
to
wasn't
for
sure. A while.
many versions, yeah.
I haven't messed around with it to see if it goes as far as Gran Turismo. Like, I know Gran Turismo used to let you do a lot. Like, you could tweak everything.
Final gear ratio and
Yeah. It was almost down to you could almost set the pressure in your tires.
Yeah. Oh well, this time you can change the you can change your rims where it's got the proper rim brands, so like Advans and all that sort of shit. Don't even know how to pronounce it. All that sort of stuff, and then your wheel diameter as well, which is really cool.
Where's Ron?
Too much about cars, I guess.
Ron?
He's probably getting a drink as well.
Awesome. So Destiny came out with a release date, September 9th.
2014.
Have you placed a pre-order?
Not for that one just yet.
Not for that.
He's already camping out the front. As soon as his podcast
That's it,
finishes,
yeah.
he's
This
gonna
might
go
look like
camp.
the man cave, but it's actually it's a cardboard setup. I'm sitting outside of JB Hi-Fi as we speak.
You've moved to an apartment over a JB.
I don't know what to think of
I
that
have to
game
say,
yet, though. Have
you got it into my head when pre-ordered Titanfall the other day.
You did?
I did.
Did you get the big bad boy one?
No, I couldn't afford that one. I just got the normal one.
God, call yourself a gamer.
But I got the Vigilante pack for Watch Dogs as well.
Yeah. Is that the one with the face mask and the
It is.
replica handgun?
It's the one where it looks like you could basically, if you have it, you can go back and steal another copy.
Yeah. Hello, Ron.
Hello.
Too much car talk, was it? Or?
No, I needed to get more water. I'm hungover as shit.
I see.
Yeah. The car talk didn't actually bother me that much. I was just going to ask when Ben said, oh, how it sounded. Gran Turismo, was it? How,
Yeah.
it's like, how does it sound? Oh, it's shit. And I was going to say, what does it sound like? A bunch of guys are in a recording studio just going, like, does it just sound like the guys are making it with their mouths?
No. In terms of the car sounds, they're quite good. I'm just mean as soon as you upgrade your car and you put that exhaust on, it's just got this annoying drone sound. But they've all been like that, and it's just
Yeah.
the last upgrade you do on your car. If you just need that tiny little bit more power.
That said, though, they could get me in a recording studio to do a WRX with blow-off valve. And also a 1987 Mitsubishi Magna.
Oh.
Wait, give us a demo. There's a microphone right there.
Yeah.
We've got to hear this.
Well, the WRX would be and then
That sounds pretty good.
Mitsubishi Magna would probably be something... Oh, it's got this weird sort of... You can hear the cam spinning right at the very end. It's almost like a really sort of... Someone's like getting a dinner bell inside an engine block and just like ringing it. It's really stupid.
It hasn't been maintained very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like running really lean and stuff. Hasn't had an oil change in like 10 years.
It's dropped a valve.
Yeah, running on 5 cylinders. Yeah. Destiny. Have you seen much about this?
A little bit. But what
Enough to form an opinion on it, or?
I'll be honest, I've barely seen anything of it. Only because I know if I check it out, I'll get really hyped up for it, and I know it's not going to come out for another year. So I'm just like, I'll just wait off a little bit.
Destiny hasn't...
Because I'm really impatient.
Sorry, Ron?
Well, Destiny hasn't really whet my appetite that much. I'm not psyched for it.
Well, the thing is, I think what most people are keen for is because it's supposed to be an MMO, which not a lot of shooters are MMOs.
Fair enough. But yeah, I think it's also because I don't know enough about it, or like what I've seen, I was just like, okay, that looks like a shooter. I don't know. I thought it was anticipated because it's the guys who, because it's Bungie, isn't it?
Yep.
The guys who made Halo. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Everyone thought it was going to be another Halo, but
yeah, I'm just not super psyched for it. If I see something that's really cool, like, Titanfall, got my attention pretty much straight away.
Have you guys heard about the 2 classes that they've released for Titanfall so far?
Well, that's what kind of started the topic. It was because prior to now they've been really drip feeding us and not giving us a whole lot to go on. Yet in the last, I think, 2 days, they've and actually at this event there've been a couple of announcements. They've released the Ogre class, I think, in Titanfall.
Yes.
Along with this whole sort of like made up promo campaign where the phone number actually diverts through to like a voicemail number.
Oh, really?
Funny thing is, if you dial that in Canada, it actually goes through to an adult hotline. It's
Canada.
of all the hotlines. Seriously, it does. Yeah, I didn't. Was there 2 classes then? Ogre and what else?
I'll just check. I believe they said there was 2. Foot soldier called Strider.
They're the ones who can stick to the walls. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I believe that's the parkour-y one.
Oh, so 1 Titan class, 1
1 foot soldier.
1 foot soldier. Right.
Cool.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Destiny there.
And
I'm
Destiny released a bit more, I suppose, some gameplay footage today.
Yeah, it's kind of like Halo meets Fallout, basically.
Yeah.
Post-apocalyptic, there's aliens, it's a first-person shooter. It's kind of got a little bit of everything.
Yeah. I think they established that Fallout 4 website was actually a hoax in the week.
Yes.
That's right.
Yep.
It's kind of disappointing, really.
I don't know, whoever did it really knew the what people wanted. They wanted a puzzle and they wanted it to be about Fallout. People were going nuts for it.
I mean, but prior to that, they had already registered the name as well, so it's kind of a mix of 2 things where I believe it is going to be coming out, but that person was just hyping it up sort of thing and just creating a hoax, which is hilarious. But yeah.
Mind you, though, I mean, there's that much alternative marketing happening these days.
Oh, it's hard to tell.
It could have been completely manufactured and...
Well, that's why he had the date on there when he was going to release it, but then it was just getting too much of a following, and I think Bethesda sent them a cease and desist thing, which is when he released it early.
Because I think it also had to do with the VGX, and people noticed that Bethesda wasn't actually showing up. So they're like, how can you not make an announcement?
Mm.
And they're like, what about this website? Oh, that's not ours.
Speaking of other confirmations of rumours, the whole rumour thing on the whole Game of Thrones game actually worked out to be true. So that is happening.
Telltale Gaming.
Telltale Gaming.
They've also taken on The Walking Dead and Borderlands. So they're going to have a massive year.
Tales from the Borderlands, yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. I didn't know about that one.
Telltale Gaming has just gone nuts this year. They got heap of stuff coming up.
Their Walking Dead game is awesome. And yeah, I can't wait for the continuation. Where the little Clementine is older now and killing zombies on her own. It's good. If anybody else has seen the game or played it.
It's the animated one, isn't it?
Yeah. It's all story. Story.
It's I remember getting it on iPad and sort of playing it in like 5-minute blocks at Hong Kong airport. It was the weirdest scenario possible. I was just like going through games. I must have bought like 5-6 games just to try and pass the time.
It was a good game to pick.
Yeah.
They've also done I think it's Fables or the comic Fables. Telltale they've put out what's it called?
The other one they did this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think of it as well. I can't remember the name of it.
Like you play as the big bad wolf.
Yeah, there's like all the fairy tales in it.
Brothers Grimm.
Sorry?
No.
Like the Brothers Grimm stories.
Yeah, like those stories, but they're all like people. And the one who keeps him in line is the big bad wolf, but like he's got like a human version of him, and he walks around.
Oh, the Wolf Among Us.
That's it. Yeah. And it's like a mystery, and you have to solve it because he's like a detective kind of guy. And yeah, you got to check it out.
Like, I have to check this out.
It sounds weird, but like when you see it, like you immediately understand it, and you're like, oh, right, cool. Because one of the first characters you meet is a frog, and he's just like a frog, like standing there. This isn't a spoiler because it's right there at the start.
Right at the start, yeah.
Yeah. And he's there like just in this tiny little like robe, and he's wearing like a singlet, and he's got like this Cockney accent, and it looks really cool. So
awesome.
I want to see what happens in the next couple chapters. But you got to check that out.
And all of their animations, is it all the cartoony style?
Yeah, because that's what Telltale's kind of known for.
Yeah, that's
the cell shading.
Yeah. And
I have to say, I do enjoy those games.
Hey?
I do enjoy the cell-shaded games because they normally have the emphasis is on the story.
Yeah, when the game's like highly stylized, it's a lot, visually it's cool. I don't care at all for like realistic graphics. Yeah. Like, because I mean, it comes down to the gameplay and the story and that kind of stuff. Like, if it sucks you in, and if you can do that with cell shading, like, brilliant. More power to them. Like, I don't really care for realism.
I just thought that Telltale just didn't know how to stay in the lines when they were colouring in.
Maybe.
Isn't that what it was?
They do have really...
Maybe Tales of the Borderlands will be the first Borderlands game that I play.
You should play the others. They're very funny.
Was that the one that you said that was for like $4.99 on Steam this week?
No, that was...
Portal.
No, I forgot it.
Portal 2, wasn't it?
Portal 2, yeah.
Borderlands 2 is on sale at the moment for like $12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of DLCs coming, so that's where the price is cheap now, but it's expensive in the end.
Mind you, I still haven't sorted out Battlefield 4. Awesome.
Still having problems with Origin.
There's a couple of guys, one of them from EA Australia that follows me. He tweeted out how much fun he was having playing Conquest. I'm like, at least you're able to play. And he's like, have you submitted a EA sort of expert answer, kind of, whatever they brand them as? I'm like, yep, over a week ago, nothing. And haven't heard back from him since, so...
Oh, really? Wow.
Hopefully he'll see my username and sort of put two and two together and maybe figure out what the hell's going on. That Origin system though, man, Jesus.
Yeah, I was always a bit worried because of the electronic downloads and stuff, just for things like this when it happens. Like, what happens when you lose something because you can't reinstall it once it's not in your physical little portal.
All I've got is a CD key, which when I try and re-enter it, as per the direction that I'm given, says it's already in use. It's like, well, of course it's fucking in use. It's in use by the shortcut that's currently residing on my screen, which I clicked on to want to play the game. And you go through the help section, and it's a debacle.
The same thing happened to my brother with SimCity. Exactly the same was what you happened. What happened to you?
Just a clusterfuck.
Yeah. And yeah, in the end, they gave him a refund because he's just like, well, I don't want the fucking game anymore. And they gave him a refund and then just didn't delete it from his account. So he got it for free.
Oh, wow.
So they gave him the money, but he can still play it on Origin.
But even
which he doesn't play because it's broken as fuck. So
yeah. So what has been happening with that? I mean, I read the other day that of all the gigantic, quote unquote, as Ron puts it, clusterfucks that are happening at the moment, the PC is probably the closest platform to being fully fixed, whereas other platforms are just still glitchy and teleporting and God knows what, server issues. There's like a one.
Is this Battlefield?
Yeah, there's a one hit kill bug where you're literally...
PC has got it down to just bugs with the elevators at the moment, I think. The rest of it's all pretty sorted.
Or it just plays elevator music and doesn't let you out, or?
People seem to go up, but the elevator doesn't. So you've got floating people coming up in elevator shafts.
Oh, right.
Or being killed by the lift while they're floating.
But granted, they did say that they're going to stop any more work on the expansions until they sort out all the bugs. So that's pretty
they
good.
said nothing for 2014 until it's fixed.
Although they have also said that release dates will not be impacted for any other titles that are happening in the EA.
I have to say though, with the Battlefield people, I just love their ingenuity of inventing things. I'm not sure if you guys have seen all the many videos that have popped up of people jousting on jet skis with rocket launchers. It's a new thing to do.
Wait, if this was real life, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I just want to play. Like,
Yeah.
I just
I just want to play. I want sound while I play. I don't want it to crash.
Sounds not important. You don't need it.
Well, I figured out the sound issue, but it means that I can't have my Xbox One playing at the same time as maybe watching a video on YouTube, because it's splitting the audio signal. So it's almost giving 95% audio to one thing and 5% to the other, and vice versa, depending on what takes preference. But that's okay. That's only
Which is just a shame, because it is seriously a freaking kick-ass game.
Oh, yeah. No, I fell in love with it as soon as I put it
good.
in.
Yeah.
Should we do a what the fuck topic? Because there was a couple of them. Right, Perlers. Ron, are you having trouble with thick condoms, mate?
Condoms? I don't use condoms.
Okay. Right. Well, had you answered in the affirmative, you will be pleased to know that the Japanese have invented the world's thinnest condom.
Is it air?
Breaking their
It's
own
one of those tricks.
breaking their own world record by 0.01 millimeters. Yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
Hey, wait. You said Japanese people did that, right?
Yes.
Ben,
Arigato.
you're gonna visit Japan soon, aren't you?
I am not.
Go down and pick some up,
Not that I know of. Yeah, I'll go get them.
and then try to find the thickest ones you can find as well. I don't know.
For
Maybe
research.
they've got a record for that.
Besides.
The thickest ones are like sausage casings, aren't they? Well, like a centimetre thick, or like a cabanossi.
I usually get Glad Wrap.
Or just the garbage bag, whatever.
Go all the way around it.
Here's a quote. On the first look, this condom is so thin and fragile that some might be a bit skeptical in its durability. It proved itself in practical use, however, as our reader confirmed. Our reader who tried it likes it and says he can really feel a difference. He asked us for more of these. Sicko.
I can kind of just imagine just right at the end of that. Are any of you guys familiar with like Dr. Steve Brule?
What?
Dr. Steve Brule?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, just right at the end of that segment, just him just going, for your health, and then the end of the segment. But for the other ones, you're not familiar with it, doesn't matter. Go to YouTube, type in Dr. Steve Brule, and you'll laugh your ass off.
The spin-off from Tim and Eric, awesome show, great job.
Yeah.
I so can't stand that show.
It's just
Like, there are parts that are just fucking hilarious, and then
like
parts that I'm
comedy
like, why am I
genius.
watching this?
What is this shit? Yeah, exactly.
The first
It
time I
is the
saw it,
weirdest shit ever. Yeah.
the very first time I saw it, I just didn't know what was going on. I didn't get it. I just didn't get it. And somebody goes like, well, there's nothing to get. It's just funny. I'm like, no, I got that. I had to keep going like, oh, so wait, what happens now? Okay, they're playing another different characters now. Things are just getting weirder. It just gets weirder, and but then the editing and all that shit, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
all the
really
old school graphics and that,
VHS.
fucking funny. Yeah.
And then there's the story of the guy in the UK paid 450 quid for a photo of an Xbox One.
Yeah, what a fucking dingbat.
So he did the ad say photo? And
Yeah,
he
apparently
still
it
bought
did. Apparently, like it said, like all over the ad that this is not for an Xbox. This is for a photo.
And he still bought
And
it.
he still bought it. He got his money back.
How?
Did he have to give the photo back?
for it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The funny thing was, is the photo like the printout was such bad quality.
It's
Like
got
it
like
was
zero toner in it as well.
yeah, it's got like hardly any ink left. So that's what makes it even funny. It's not even a good quality.
That's probably why he got his money back, because he was disappointed that the photo was such shit quality. It's like, you know, I actually wanted that photo, and I did pay that much money for it, and I really wanted it. I was going to hang it up on my wall. But look how fucking shoddy this shit is. I would like a refund, or at least send me one that's like, you know, even on a glossy paper or some shit.
Mr.
like the only
Clatchworthy
reason.
is covered by the eBay money-back guarantee, and we will be contacting him to put things right.
Why, if it was saying it's a photo, why was he buying it for that much?
Well, to be
People don't read.
yeah, they just skim, don't they? I mean, it does say day one edition photo on the invoice.
Huh.
What a dick!
No.
Oh well.
I just don't get why he's getting his money back. If he was dumb enough to like pay
No,
for
well
it,
that's
like
that's the thing. eBay have a thing where you're not allowed to sell just pictures or empty boxes of a product because too many people fall for it. Even though technically you're allowed to sell a box if you want, but it's just too many people are getting scammed, sort of thing. So they're just like, yeah, no, you can't sell boxes, empty boxes now, or
you know,
photos or
I'm
whatever.
gonna start up my own eBay business where it's only gonna be empty boxes, and it's like, no, you are paying for just an empty box, and I'll have like heaps of different sizes, and like they won't be able to stop me, right? Because that's what I'm selling. I'm only selling the boxes. There's nothing in them. Make that abundantly clear. There's nothing in them, because I won't say like Xbox One or PS4. I'll just say, no, these are just boxes, and if people start buying them, then I owe you a coat.
You should sell flat pack boxes so people build it themselves.
Shit, everybody just froze.
How does IKEA get away with that then? Essentially, all they're selling is boxes with
Yeah.
useless shit inside.
Pretty
it.
good.
That said, though, were we talking about this last week, where like there were reports that Xbox One boxes, just the boxes, were going for $200?
The day one edition.
The day one edition,
Oh, that was the
and
the
the
achievement.
achievement as well.
the achievement.
The
That's
achievement
what people
was also
wanted.
going as well.
Achievement, yeah.
There was like the box itself was 200, and the achievement was 200. Is that right?
Yes,
Wow.
that's what I saw.
You mean to say I can pay off 2/3 of my Xbox just by selling what's behind me?
Sell it. You're an idiot if you don't sell it.
Kaboom! Christmas just came early for Skillsy. I might go and buy Battlefield 4 on Xbox One. Fucking deadbeats.
That's right. Give them their money twice. That'll show them.
Yeah,
That'll teach them a lesson.
That'll learn them.
that'll buy him another ivory back scratcher. I just found another story. Mexican teen reportedly injects crocodile, which is some sort of like street drug, into
That's real bad.
genitals.
Oh, that's the Russian version of
Yeah.
heroin.
Ice. Oh, is it ice or heroin?
It's fucked
Heroin,
up.
because
Oh.
you inject it.
I thought it was like ice. Either way, I heard that shit is just bad.
Cheaper than heroin,
bad.
10 times as potent,
Ridiculously cheap.
and however, the impurities in the drug damage vascular tissue, which causes flesh to rot.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Basically, just kills your flesh on contact.
That's fucked up.
Wow.
And then you've got a suitably scary picture of time-lapse photos of people from like age 26 to 28, and just what it does to your body.
They look like Walking Dead people,
It's
like
horrific.
extras.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Shit, so people are actually actively turning themselves into zombies with this drug.
Because it's cheap and addictive.
But that's the thing with heroin. Heroin's not that expensive. It's just the fact that you're using it so many times a day that it's expensive. I find that really interesting because everyone's like, oh, it's really expensive, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, not really. But yeah, it's the facts that people do it so many times a day.
I am
That's why
so
it's
glad
expensive.
that I am out of touch with the whole drug culture that I wouldn't even know.
Well, no, that's the
How
thing.
much?
Yeah, I was watching a yeah, I was watching a documentary on it, and that's when I heard about it, and I was like,
But
I thought it was
that's
just
the
my
thing.
my general knowledge on it was just, it's like really expensive or whatever. That's why they're always poor. But they're like, no, it's really cheap.
But
Anyway,
it depends what country you're in.
yeah.
Like video games and mobile phones, Australia has a very high retail price on everything, and I'm sure drugs would be included.
It's true. But actually, like the quality of drugs that are all coming in nowadays are a lot stronger, a lot more potent, and a lot cheaper than they used to be. So
okay.
and that's like every single drug. That's cocaine, that's weed, heroin. Everything is just a lot stronger and a lot cheaper now. Even though we pay piss load more. Not saying that I've ever paid for anything before. I've never bought.
Don't do drugs, kids.
It's bad.
Okay.
Or do it
become
and just have fun with it.
You'll be an extra for The Walking Dead.
If it's one thing that we do not support, it's the use of drugs. Other
Not
than
me.
ones that make
And
you laugh.
Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And by the way, I actually wanted to bring up, did anybody watch The Walking Dead's mid-season finale?
No, I'm sorry.
No, I was waiting until the season was over, and I was just going to watch it all at once.
I had my Foxtel fixed
well, it's over
today.
now. It's
Oh, it is over, is it?
well, mid-season finale. So like, the rest of this season starts next
I imagine in the new year.
Next year.
year.
No,
Probably in March or
I only had my Foxtel fixed this morning.
I watched it again just before we jumped online here because
Was it good?
it's what you're looking forward to. This is the big
Is it good?
fight. The
Because you were
war that
saying
didn't
that-
happen. It happened.
Yeah, and the baby or something. The
Ah.
baby was supposed to die.
Ah,
Is that what you were saying?
ah.
In the comics,
Shots
yes.
the fuck.
But
Yeah, in the comics. So is this season all the things that you were saying you were missing?
basically just the confrontation that
Wait,
was.
just sing on. Just sing. Testing,
Could no one hear
testing,
Gavin?
Testing.
Oh no, I could hear him.
Hello,
But
hello.
I didn't spoil anything from the show because I don't want to do that. But I was just saying
No,
last
just
week when
just
I
the
was
the basis of Chris asking questions, which will fuck things up royally for me.
hey, he
I
said it.
haven't seen.
That's what I
was-
mean.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, like it's just the confrontation that you wanted to see. That's it, and it's a good ending, great ending.
Beautiful.
But I won't say what they
Man
changed.
arrested for swinging his penis around like a helicopter in the street. Sorry, I just had to get off
Busted
that subject.
again. Guilty. Oh,
What were you doing on the night of...
I mean,
Was this here in Sydney?
no, it was in Indianapolis, I think.
it was just pure jealousy, I
Where was
think.
it? Indianapolis.
An American
If you're
man has
able
been
to do
charged
it, you
with
should
public
be allowed to do
indecency
it.
after allegedly swinging his penis like a helicopter at two women.
Oh, so wait, was he lying,
Were they both
was he
police
lying
officers?
down and then swinging it like that? Because I'm just saying that's what a helicopter's kind of like. He's not standing like this and swinging it around there.
I don't know. Put himself on a box trolley or something
Yeah.
and just like ran
You
himself
got to be
backwards.
standing to do it.
Police reports he said he told the women he had a gun and that they were coming with him. He then took his penis out of his trousers and started swinging it around in a rotary helicopter motion.
Wow. What a dick. Seriously, I saw the photo. What a dick.
He's a black man, that's all I'm saying.
A very nice penis.
I'm not reinforcing racial stereotypes.
that's stereotype.
Why, what was the guy's background, hey?
I don't know. It's like, oh God,
What
he's got
indeed?
watch out, he's got a nightstick. No, he hasn't. Oh, wait a moment.
Ladies, I got a gun.
That's not a gun. Oh, I won an award we missed out on before. Most anticipated game, Titanfall. Lol.
Of course.
I'm surprised it wasn't Watch Dogs.
That was a
Ooh,
nomination.
True.
That was a
Because
nomination.
that's both Gen. both consoles.
I think just in general, yeah. Xbox. Well, it's only really the PS4 that misses out since the 360 and the PS3, I suppose.
Actually, speaking of next-gen games, I know Ron's been mentioning the South Park game. I got told it's not coming to next-gen.
Really?
Even though it's not out yet.
Sorry, I missed that. What isn't coming to next gen?
The South Park game.
Oh,
Stick of Truth.
The Stick of Truth. And I thought, seeing as it wasn't out yet, that they would, we'll put it on next gen as well. But apparently no.
That's surprising.
no.
Yeah.
The new
I
Castlevania
thought-
game, that doesn't come out till February or March next year, and that's current gen.
Ah, okay.
It's a good thing though, because I don't have a 1 yet. I'll probably still be sticking with the
I don't have a
360.
360. And I want to play it.
Hey Ben, come on, you got to lend yours to Chris because he lent you his Xbox. Oh wait, you don't have one because you play PlayStation.
That's correct. They're cheap now anyway, so...
Yeah.
What is
But
the
that actually?
what is the current lead time on a PS4? Do we know?
March.
I think it's pretty much February, March next year.
There's a few floating around, but I mean, they're going from store to store wherever the orders are.
Yeah.
Little country stores that haven't sold out are sending it back to the city now. So people are getting a few, but it's very slow.
Yeah. It's actually Pizza Hut. I have no affiliation with Pizza Hut. But they have
some Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Well, if you order one, you go in the draw to get one. They have 660 and they're giving away one every hour.
If you
Ron,
every time
why aren't you on this?
Every time you make an order.
I want to see pizzas stacked up behind you, Ron.
Ron, you're usually eating at this hour. What the fuck?
Yeah, I had soup before, but I was done with that. I feel like pizza though.
Order it.
There is no
Well, one of my
company.
Speaking of,
There is no
Actually,
company.
that came
for
up. That was
pizza
a mad
orders.
segue.
What?
There is
speaking
no-
of pizza orders and live podcasts, did you guys hear about that guy? I forget his name. He was doing a Twitch broadcast, and trolls sent so many pizzas and takeaways to his house. He's been blacklisted. But then they actually called the cops out twice while he was doing a broadcast.
Funny.
Yeah, but was
And
that the
he
one where the
actually-
guy got
cops
arrested?
contacted- No, this guy.
You got
He
arrested
got
for
the
that.
cops to talk to the people.
Ah,
Saying,
it a-
if you continue this, we're going to track you down and we're going to arrest you.
how did
Was
they
it,
know
was
his
it a
address?
swatting?
A what?
A swatting? Have you heard of swatting before?
Yeah, that's what they call it, a swatting now.
Yeah.
It's a term of having police called to somebody's house.
Well, not just the
Via
police,
internet.
the actual SWAT team. Make
Oh,
out,
shit.
Make
Yeah,
out it's like a
SWAT
hostage
team.
situation or like a or some sort of like domestic dispute, or he's in like an armed siege or something.
The people
they
who
tell
make
them,
those calls can
like-
get arrested for that.
Yeah.
It's public
Like, easily
endangerment. It's it's wasting police time.
Especially if you get the SWAT team out. That's a big one.
I think Woody at the moment, Woody's Gamer Tag has a deal with his local pizzeria where they'll actually ring him
Call it.
beforehand just in case, because he apparently gets pizzas sent. I mean, from people that kind-hearted people. Anyway, otherwise he would just get pizzas every night.
Wow. That would not be a bad thing.
They just ring him and say, "Hey man, we've just got this pizza that's just been rung through for you or something. Do you want it?" It's like, "No, I didn't order it." "Do you want it anyway?" It's like, "Yeah, okay, if it's paid for, sure." Friday night. Cheers.
Oh, I remember hearing about that. And then people were making weird flavor combinations.
They
to
were,
send
yeah.
to-
Like what? Ice cream and...
Ice cream and anchovies or something. Yeah.
I actually like anchovies on my pizzas. It's interesting. It's not the best. It's interesting.
Fucking weirdo. Yeah.
Actually, Chris, you know how you brought up South Park and the Stick of Truth?
Yes.
Did anybody catch the end of the three-part episode about the console wars that South Park did?
No, I've been trying to find the first two so I can watch the whole thing.
Oh, fair enough. Because there is a winner at the end.
Oh, there is a winner. Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Is it the
'Cause I
Wii,
didn't
is it
think
the
they would
Wii
do
U?
it.
The winner.
No,
That'd be
it's,
the
it's not
ultimate-
a shock like that.
That'd be an ultimate
it is
troll.
either one or the other.
It's the Sega Game Gear from 1991.
I remember that thing. Fuck.
I had a Game Gear. Awesome.
Let's play Altered Beast on that.
Oh, Altered Beast. So
Yeah.
good.
Let's go retro, shall we? Did you
Rise
did you have
from
any
your
handhelds?
grave.
You had Game Gear. Anyone have a Lynx?
Nah.
I didn't
Game
have a
Boy,
Lynx.
right here. Game Boy.
Yeah, game. I still got my Game Boy.
I had a Game Boy. Yeah.
I had those thick, like a thick black one. Not
Grey or
like
black?
when, huh?
Grey or black?
I got a black one. I said thick, not grey. Oh yeah, grey's the usual color, right? It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't get
What
one of
year
those.
are we
like, the one
talking
that-
here, guys? Because I'm about to go old school on you. I'm talking 1990, Christmas
Yeah.
1991.
Yeah, I've got
man.
like the first one as far as I know.
Yeah, they were all grey. I didn't realize you could get different colors until the
Advances came out.
smaller,
Yeah.
small one.
Well, like when the small one came out, that's what I was gonna get, because it had the same power, but it was just tiny.
Yeah.
But we still had the other one, so just kept playing that. But when did I fucking get mine? Like, oh shit, I don't know, 1990, 91, something like that. Must have been.
And then
Around 5 or 6.
did it then link up to, I suppose, whatever allegiances you might have to other consoles, or was it just purely because the Game Boy was cool, but you still had like a Sega Mega Drive, or?
I had the original Nintendo, and I think because it was the Game Boy, you could take your gaming anywhere. That was the biggest fucking draw for me. It was just like, now I had it right there in my hands, and I didn't have to like set it up at a TV or something like that, and that was amazing to me. Absolutely amazing. Like, because the only other like handheld games that I ever had were those like really shitty ones that they look like, it's like playing on a watch. It's
They
really
were-
flat.
Yeah,
They
the
were made by
only
a
good
company
crystal
called
display
Tomy.
ones.
T-O-M-Y.
Yeah, and
T-O-Y.
there was only one game on it, and you like whatever one you bought, and it was like catching eggs or some shit like that, and
Pole position.
yeah,
Always
it
racing.
was just shit. So Game Boys were great.
I have to say I had a Game Gear first, but the
Game
problem was the normal Sega problems where they just didn't have any good titles following it up.
Yeah, like Sonic the
Like they
Hedgehog.
released
Or
game very slowly.
Sonic and all those great games.
Well, I had all of those, and then that was basically it. Whereas Nintendo was just pumping out Super Mario, Wario, Donkey Kong.
That was a
actually-
good era, though. That was a really good sort of place to be. I remember, I can probably track where I was in that sort of year period based on what game I was playing. Like if you were to say to me Castlevania, I'd be able to tell you that I was in Honolulu Airport on the way out to Australia.
Wow, you got a hell of a memory.
Yeah, because there was this game store that we were in transit at the time, and the store was shut. And it's like, well, when we come back this way, because we were going to Maui, and then we had to come back and then onto, and then back to LA and then onto Australia. When we came back through, the store was open, and we just pretty much just spent, an hour in transit looking through. My brother just putting our faces up to the window. And just looking inside, we could see like all these like 4 or 5 rows of Game Boy games. Oh, Castlevania. My brother bought Metroid, and we both had Super Mario. We both had Tetris, but yeah, Castlevania and Metroid. It was great. So good. So many memories. I'm gonna cry.
Like I said, like because of the Game Boy, I did become a Nintendo like fanboy. Original, Super, then 64, and stayed with them the whole time until changed over to Xbox. Like after the original Xbox was released, it's just like, wow, that looks amazing, and got that. And I think it was literally also because of Dead Rising, because I'm like, that just looks fucking nuts. But yeah, having the Game Boy and the original Nintendo got me, just like kept me on Nintendo, I never really liked Sega. Kind of like PS4 and Xbox Now kind of thing.
What about Ben?
You know what I mean?
Benny?
Yeah,
So
original
old
Game
school.
Boy.
Game Boy?
And then, from Game Boy to Mega Drive? What came out first, Game Boy or Mega Drive?
Game Boy.
Mega Drive.
No.
Oh. Yeah, so I thought it went Game Boy, Mega Drive.
The only reason I
and
say
then
that is because I'm pretty sure in my first Christmas in Australia, I had my Game Boy. And then when I lived in Winston Hills, which was from 92 onwards to 94, I was going home via Winston Hill Shopping Centre into Big W, playing at least 45 minutes of Sonic the Hedgehog before then going, right, guess I better go home. You know what? Those women knew me pretty much by name. As they'd see me walk in, I'd sort of give the cursory glance to the cassette aisle and sort of see if there's any new music out that I wanted to buy. Yeah. And then I'd go, do you mind if I have the controller, please? In all my 13-year-old wisdom. And she'd give me the controller and I'd be sitting there playing Sonic for the best part of 40-odd minutes until
I have to say I do miss those days where you could play the games in the store.
Yeah. But they don't do that no more?
Well, they do, but it's like locked in a Perspex cabinet and there's always some fucktard who's like, put out a cigarette or something on the controller or has done their best to rip out the entire controller so it's like bolted to a steel beam that can't be moved.
Or some 13-year-old kid that's just come from school is hogging it all afternoon.
Yeah,
Big
it
W.
does not move. Yeah.
Hey, Gav.
You beat the fuck out of him? Yeah. Out of the way, kid. I'll show you how
That
it's
was
done.
you. Gav, it was you.
Totally was me. These were the days when, like, if your dad said, Gav, do you want to go to Gamesman? Your birthday's coming up. Your face would just explode with happiness.
Jizz everywhere.
Yeah.
Jizz
This
everywhere.
is pre-jizz as well. Yeah. This is even before I knew what jizz was.
Yeah.
Total pre-jizz. Yeah. Had someone told me about jizz, I probably would have jizzed. Enough jizz talk.
Well, I would have tugged at it for a while to see what it looked like.
The game stores are getting smaller as well.
Aren't they? It's a shame. There will be a time when it'll be like Red Room DVD or something. It's like, would you like a latest game? And you'll just go, yes. And it'll just spit out a CD. Or probably even spit out a CD. Or just be digital.
Just spit out a code.
Yeah.
Type in the code.
And I'll be no better off than I am right now with fucking Battlefield. Cheers. Origin or EA, if you ever happen to come past this podcast, I'm not impressed. End rant.
And now they're going to send a bunch of pizzas to your place.
Well, if they do, I like the Peri Peri from Crust, the Tony Pepperoni from Domino's, and the margarita with pepperoni. It's $1 extra from Mancini's. Cheers.
Mancini's?
Yes.
Shit, man, I love that place.
No Pizza Hut?
Eh.
Where's this Mancini's?
There's only 2 stores as well.
I'm not going to say that.
Hey, there's some advertising for them. That's where I get my pizza from. The place is awesome.
There you go.
I've never heard of it before.
It's just an Italian joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably the closest I've got in terms of base floppiness and sort of topping consistency and quality to something in New York.
Oh,
Sure.
okay.
Yeah.
High praise for a little-known Italian outfit.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Brilliant food. Pizzas are fucking off the hook.
Haven't had one in
Gotta
a
try
week
it.
now.
Everybody's got to try it.
Oh my God.
I'm sure Ben, being Italian, I'm waiting for you to go like, well, you know what? You guys are full of shit because I am Italian and I know the greatest fucking Italian places.
It's
You
actually
didn't say
funny you
anything.
say that. No, it's funny you say that because tonight Amy and I went to go get pizza at the place in Lane Cove called Via Napoli, which does have the best fucking pizza in Sydney.
So there you go. There you go. Straight
It
away.
is the best pizza.
Uh-huh.
And
Well,
we
what
were
makes
there
it good
tonight.
though? I would like a
Pizza.
description.
I think the secret is in the base.
Pizza talk.
I'll keep it brief. It's
No.
it's a couple of things.
Seriously, I want you to elaborate because this is something I can
it's
lyrical.
a combination. Yeah, it's a combination. You need like a good oven, like a conventional oven at home is not quite the same. Yeah. I've got a wood-fired oven at home here because I'm Italian, so it's standard. You got to have one. You guys have seen it anyway. It makes the best damn food. So you got that, which is really good. But then like a proper full-on pizza oven at like a pizza place, if that's a real good one, that combined with like good ingredients for like a good base, like with good technique, and then you just need like fresh toppings, and that's what makes a real good pizza. So it's the base as well. It's got to be like nice and fluffy. Very good.
And is that where that myth comes from that LA doesn't have good pizzas because of the water that makes the base or something?
That's a myth. You got a entourage, didn't you?
It wouldn't surprise me.
That's a entourage.
When I told them I went to America, they asked me, was the pizza better in New York than LA? But I didn't eat any pizza when I was in LA.
Didn't we? Like Western
Not in
Seaboard or
LA.
LA?
LA.
Oh.
I didn't eat any.
No, we didn't have any.
I was trying to think of all the meals we had whilst we were there, but we didn't have pizza though, did we?
But you guys went to Grimaldi's in New York, didn't you?
Grimaldi's, Lombardi's, Sbarro's.
Like, did you like Grimaldi's?
Loved it. That's still to this day, that's my best.
See, that's what Via Napoli is. Via Napoli, the one in Lane Cove near me, is just a tad better than Grimaldi's, and that's how good Grimaldi's is. Like, Grimaldi's is really good, but if you go to Via Napoli on the right sort of night, like tonight was really good. Like smash. Like I am so freaking full, still.
It really makes me want
and I had like a grandparents' dinner. I think we went at like 5:45, and it was packed.
Yeah.
At 5:45 on a Sunday. It was
Is
packed.
Amy there
So
now?
you do takeaways?
No. We went. Her and I went earlier tonight.
Oh, right.
Because she was doing groceries. And she's just like, I feel like pizza. Let's go get Via Napoli. So I was like, hell yes.
She's a keeper.
Just saying Via Napoli. So yeah.
That was a sneaky way to get you to go grocery shopping, wasn't it?
No, fuck that. I went after she went grocery shopping.
Oh, okay.
I ain't no mug.
Yeah.
I know how to work
I
it.
said, I'll meet you at the front of Via Napoli. She said, oh, okay. And got there and it was chockers. She already got a table, so that was all right.
Have I been to Via Napoli? Have I been
No,
there?
we haven't gone yet. Not
Thanks
yet.
for the invite. Let's do a podcast there.
You won't hear shit. It is so
I was
fucking
going
loud
to say, yeah.
My God, it is ridiculous there. Like, if you're not used to it, you'll be like, this place is everyone here can go fuck themselves because
Belmonte's
everyone
like that.
is so loud.
The one that I used
Isn't
to
that
work
thing
in
that's,
Balcom Hills is like that.
Yeah, it's
Because
ridiculous.
It's like tiled floors, low ceilings, a busy kitchen, and
and the wait staff are just slam shit everywhere. And it's like, seriously, like, do you not?
it's like working
loud enough as it is
in a Greek kitchen.
You love the place, but like, oh my god, their service is fucking horrible. They're just loud and fucking annoying.
That's how good the food is.
Go there to eat.
Seriously, that's how good the food is.
That's
So
good.
they're stereotypical Italians.
Hey,
Remember that?
they are.
Yeah, they're all like with their hands. Did you guys remember that joke from Family Guy?
Boppity boopy.
Oh no, it's I think it's Family Guy or American Dad, where Haley, the Stan's daughter, I think she has a trigger, and like if he says a line, then she snaps into like military mode or some shit like that, and
Yeah.
he'll
she
follow
was
everything that
brainwashed.
he says. I think I think the line is it has to be a line that nobody's ever gonna say, and I think the line was gee, that Italian family over there is awfully quiet, or something like that. I fucking laughed my ass off at that. And that's all I could think of when you were saying how loud it is in there.
Yeah.
And if you're
that's
not used to it.
Yeah, like I went to my grandparents for dinner on Friday night, and they're obviously Italian from the mainland,
The old country.
from the old country,
Mainland.
and it's just arguing all night,
But lovingly.
and then but like lovingly sort of thing, and it's just so loud, and it's just to the point where it's like I eat dinner, and then it's like everyone shut the fuck up, need to
Is it
leave.
one of those things where it's on the cusp of like since you can't tell, like, because they're being loud, but they're saying nice things, but they're doing that loud.
Oh no, they're not saying nice things though.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I fucking want to stab you. I want to stab you.
Bada boopy.
Yeah. Anyway, enough walk talk. I'm allowed to say that. It's my word.
I tie talk. Fucking
Walk
oi toy.
Pizza.
Oi toy. Who's got a topic? I'm all out of topics at the moment.
You guys used up a lot of mine, but I still got 3.
Gold.
I got some.
What a contributor.
What you got?
What you get?
I'll go with the first one just very quickly. Have any of you guys played Just Cause 2?
No.
No?
Well, I don't know about them, but I've never played any of the Just Causes.
Give me a breakdown.
It's kind of like open world, so Grand Theft Auto style, but not based in a city where you can steal cars and that sort of stuff. But it's kind of hard to explain where it's just open world. Really, you got guns.
The guy's got the claw thing?
Yes, the grappling hook thing.
That looks fucking cool.
Inspector Gadget.
No. It's like he can shoot it, and it's
Yeah.
like a cable attached to his arm, and he shoots it, and it grabs onto shit, and you can pull it, swing things around, or
Yeah, like you can pull yourself onto it, you can use it as like a weapon, and it's just kind of like just so far out because a jet will be going over and you'll grapple onto the jet, swing yourself off, pull like the person out of like the cockpit and all this sort of stuff. It's kind of hard to explain, but there's just like a lot you can do. And then for ages, people have been like, oh, please make a multiplayer, please make a multiplayer. And they've been beta testing it for a while, and they're just about to release it like on the 16th of December. So
Awesome.
in a week and a half, no, not even.
awesome.
In like a week's time or whatever. So that'll be a lot of. They always have it on sale really cheap for like literally $2. I bought it for $2. So yeah, and the multiplayer should be fantastic. So that's a good bit of news if you're familiar with Just Cause 2.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
I think it was a game
Like
that
it'll be insane. Yeah, it'll be kind of like just like Grand Theft Auto Online, but
Yeah, cool.
more out there.
I was going to ask about, because it was an announcement, or if it was more sort of leaked footage of The Witcher 3. I mean, is that a game that, is, getting a lot of attention for any particular reason? Like, were the first two that brilliant?
Well, I know there are a lot of people that love the first ones. I haven't really heard much about it. I
You only
know a
started
couple
playing it
of
at 2
people that
anyway,
play.
so
Yeah, I only started 2, so...
Zing. Because every single caption I've seen for every single image, and the video, is a YouTube video, so obviously the quality isn't as source rich, but it's like, yes, these graphics are this good, and it's like, wow, okay. I mean, it does look pretty redonk in terms of just the lighting effects and the rendering and everything that goes
apparently it's
into it.
open world now. The first 2 are quite linear, but now they're jumping into open world. So I think it's going to be kind of like Skyrim, but just different.
It kind of looks
different
like Skyrim, but it looked like it had the feel of Assassin's Creed cranked up to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty much like that. Yeah. It looks cool, I reckon. I'm actually looking forward to it because I saw the trailers, the first bunch of trailers, and I was never interested in the story because I never played the other 2, but I don't know, it whet my appetite. That's the thing. Destiny didn't, but The Witcher 3 did.
I think
which
you need to
makes no
see
sense.
more of Destiny. I think that's going to be your
I
trigger.
agree. Yeah, the stuff that I have seen is just not overwhelmingly awesome. I'm like, all right, cool. That's about it. Just cool. But yeah, The Witcher kind of jumped up. Like, it kind of surprised me. I never knew that the first and second did amazingly well or like were amazingly popular, but apparently so. I mean, have you guys ever played any of the others?
No.
No, I've never played any of them.
And it's a shame because it's starting to become very apparent that, I suppose, over the course of the last year and a half, where I've kind of fixated on FPSs and Batman sort of maybe stray from that. my collection is fairly narrow. It's only really in the last year and a half that I've started to sort of branch out a little bit more and take other genres into account that I probably wouldn't have given a whole lot of thought. I mean, if I'd have had that or continued that thinking, I probably wouldn't have picked up GTA 5. Probably wouldn't have picked up Metal Gear, which obviously some will question whether or not that was a great decision in itself. But I can't wait for the new Metal Gear. Can't wait for Quantum Break, which we have only seen a very small amount of info on that as well. But even then, that was a little bit more released today. I think there was an interview at VGX with some of the creators there. So I think between now and probably Q1 next year, you'll start to see stuff that will make you jizz sufficiently to make you start saving your pennies. Sorry?
What do you guys think of Quantum Break the first time you saw it? Like,
I've heard of it.
Oh, really? The guys who made the original Max Payne and also Alan Wake.
It's been described as the Last of Us for the Xbox One. Which, if it works out to be like that, then awesome. Sign me up. Here is a check. Write a number on it, and I will pay it. Peter Griffin. Yeah.
Griffin. Peter Griffin.
Shaboopy.
Oh no, that's going to be on there my fucking head for the rest of the week.
My apologies.
I hated that song, man. I didn't think it was funny when I saw it.
No.
Yeah.
It just went for about 4 minutes too long.
Yeah.
Considering the segment probably only went for 3 minutes. It went for 4 minutes too long.
It was just too long. They started singing it.
Chris, did you have a topic?
I've got a few topics, but there's one which I think you'll all enjoy. Apparently, Lindsay Lohan is suing her daughter.
That's right, yeah.
Who's she suing?
Rockstar.
Are you sure it's not Naughty Dog, Chris? But yeah.
Suing Naughty Dog for Saints Row 1, I heard.
Yes.
But yeah, she thinks that the chick on the cover and in all of the promotional stuff that they put out there,
and also from one of the missions
looks like
where you have to protect a female celebrity from the paparazzi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. But why would you sue for that?
Because they've got about $1 billion to play with.
Yeah, the girl giving the peace sign in the bikini.
That's not Lindsay Lohan. That's
It's Fergie, if anything.
No, she's saying
that's
what's
her name?
They actually have the Kate Upton.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
because
Kate Upton.
Kate Upton. Yeah.
I thought it looked like Yvonne Strahovski, the Aussie actress from Chuck. I reckon she looked just like her.
Oh yeah.
Because there's the photo of Kate
face is
Upton
the
doing that exact same pose in the exact same place.
Yeah, there you go. There's
but that was afterwards.
No, it was before.
Was it before?
There was the picture. If you type that story in, there is the proof of the picture that the Rockstar artists took from it. All they did was the girls got both her hands covering her tits or something like that, but they just changed one part. The picture and the GTA picture look exactly the same, except one's cartoon, and they've animated her hand up there holding the phone, or is she giving the peace sign or something?
Holding a phone and giving the peace sign.
Yeah.
An article from March 22nd said that GTA 5 swimsuit girl is neither Kate Upton nor a porn star.
Yeah. It's just some other model. It's just some other lady.
The likeness is striking. Looking at it though, I always thought Fergie.
Really?
Haven't heard Fergie in a while.
It's a fucking hard name.
Just to be clear, that's not Sarah Ferguson of the royal family. It was or
Oh, yeah.
or Alex Ferguson, ex-coach of Man United. I just stumbled across a website called Zergnet. I've used it before, but it's got see the cast of Double Dragon then and now. Remember the movie Double Dragon, 1994?
Wow.
Yeah.
The guy who he's the host of Iron Chef America. The guy who, like, his uncle or some shit like that is the
Uncle, yeah.
is
guy
the
that
guy who
shouts
does it in
out.
Yes.
Japan.
Yeah.
And he always gets the fucking whatever the hidden ingredient is, and he takes the bite and like, you know what he does? That's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck, man?
Mark
Go
Mark
easy.
de Cascos. Yeah.
I don't know if that's his name, but yeah, that guy was fucking in Double Dragon. I couldn't believe that. That blew my mind.
He's got a regular role on Hawaii Five-0, and he's the host of
right.
Iron Chef America.
Really?
Yep.
Meanwhile,
Wow.
Scott Wolf. Yeah.
Well, what's that guy up to now?
Party of Five. I don't think
say-
he's done much. Oh, he did V. Remember that show V? The reboot?
Oh yeah,
He was in
I
that.
actually watched that.
And then you've
Never
got
mind.
Elisa Milano.
That helicopter guy's back again.
What?
God, Andy Dick. My God.
He was in that?
Yeah.
What was he in that?
He was he was probably a bit part. It was like he performed the Daily Smog Report on Channel 102 News.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, like, because did Double Dragon come out before or after Super Mario Brothers, the movie? Because it did,
This
like...
was 1994.
That was the year of like those kind of movies.
It was, but because that was Samantha Mathis. Super Mario Brothers was 93.
Ah, there you go. And that's the thing, like, those two movies completely contributed to video game to movies being really, really shit.
Yeah, they killed it.
Yeah,
for
right at the start.
many, many years.
Was
It
Mortal
ruined it
Kombat?
for the rest of us.
Where would you put Mortal Kombat?
Mortal
The
Kombat
movie.
wasn't bad.
That was all right.
Yeah.
But I think there was a couple of different versions, isn't there?
Well, there's
They
that
remade
10-part, or I think there's the miniseries breakdown, which is really good.
Yeah.
Like the production value.
The guy from who we were just talking about, the host of Iron Chef, and he's on Hawaii Five-0 and Double Dragon. He's in that series too.
Oh, is it?
I think he's Raiden. Oh no, he's Kung Lao.
Oh wow.
Michael
Yeah.
Jai White, I think, is Scorpion. I think.
No,
Sub-Zero?
he's is Michael Jai White black?
Yeah.
No,
Oh no, he's
Lemon
Jax.
Haze.
Sorry, he's
Jax.
Jax. Yeah, he's the police
Yeah.
chief.
Who's the guy who's Scorpion? Fucking geez, what movies he been in? Oh Christ. He's like one of those Asian actors that you see and he's like, oh him, he's always the bad guy in a lot of movies, kind of thing.
Yeah, he was.
he's-
It's not
He's been in
Bolo,
a
is it?
Steven Seagal movie as a bad guy. I know that
There you
much.
go.
It's not that Bolo guy, the really muscly Japanese martial artist.
He is Japanese, but I don't know.
Oh god, I've just literally typed in
Muscles.
Steven Seagal bad guys.
And it's just a picture of him over and over.
Yeah,
In different poses.
he's got a ponytail. He's got a ponytail. This character you're thinking of?
No.
God,
No, I've
what.
only seen him with short hair.
do yourself a favor and type in like Steven Seagal filmography, and you can actually
Alright.
pinpoint where shit goes bad for him. It's right around the time of Exit Wounds, I think.
He looks like a Chinese
is that the one-
Actually,
restaurant.
that was my favourite Steven Seagal movie.
Is that
Just
the one with
because
DMX?
it was so
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
I do actually own that. That's behind me somewhere.
Did you know he fucking made music as well? Because he toured here, I think, earlier this year. And I'm walking past the Enmore, and I see, like, one of the big posters promoting what's coming up, Steven Seagal. I'm like, what the fuck? What is he gonna go on stage and do like some karate moves or like do a Q&A? No, he's singing and he's got his guitar in the picture.
What?
Oh yeah.
I've got to check out some of his music and then deafen myself because I'm already judging. Yes, I'm judging.
They did that thing on Hamish and Andy where they were both given a celebrity, a past it kind of celebrity, to try and track down. I think Andy was given, what's his name? Ian Ziering, I think his name, from 90210, from years ago. Or
is he the guy that when he smiles, he's just got wrinkles everywhere?
Oh, he's just like a leather handbag sort of face, like a catcher's mitt. And the other person was Steven Seagal. And at the time, Steven Seagal had come out with his own energy drink, right?
Oh, Christ.
It was like lightning bolt or something ridiculous, like guarana fueled mayhem, you know. So Hamish goes and buys 2 cases of the shit, right? All the way from America, only for it to never turn up. So he was hopefully going to use that as an in to get in contact with PR people, with publicists and all that sort of stuff, and you know, be legit about it kind of thing, and say, hi, I'm in this competition on a radio show kind of thing. Even to the point where I think he was doing I think he was like...
Well, he got a...
It was a Louisiana State Police like trooper or something. So they tried to go that angle.
They were tracking people down. He got a hold of the person that was in the original ad. He got a hold of the actress.
That's right, he did.
And was talking to her, and then she was like, oh yeah, no, like...
He's a ghost.
Basically just like, yeah, pretty much. And like lots of people didn't get their order. And then he gave like a final warning or something, where he's just like, okay, just someone, if you can get it, just leave it in this place at this time, because we're going to be in the US at the time or something like that. Yeah. And I think someone did leave a case like at like this door. He said like leave it like at the doorstep or some crap like that. I can't remember what it was, but someone did like leave a few of them, and they divvied it up into like a few meals and like sent it out to everyone. Yeah, which is just awesome. Wow. Yeah.
What did it taste like?
I have no idea.
Sure, like after that whole wait, that long ass wait, and all the shit they had to go through just to get a taste of it, and like, man, that's fucking horrible.
It would have tasted
it was the 2 flavors. It was some Oriental or something.
Chocolate.
Oriental Blast or something.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Power Thirst. You guys seen that?
Yeah.
One of the funniest fucking things. Just flavored fag juice.
I'm looking up now. Asian Experience and Cherry Charge. There you go.
Asian Experience. What is that going to taste like?
Lightningdrink.com. Link will be in the description below, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to order it. All natural, 100%.
Don't expect anything.
No added sugar. Bollocks.
Asian Experience. I mean, it totally sounds like something you order at a brothel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I get
your menu? Asian Experience, please.
I'll pay an extra $20 for an Asian Experience. Speaking of hand jobs, he's off.
Oh yeah, sorry, hand jobs.
Yeah. Oh, that made you stick around.
Oh well. Oh yeah.
I need to get more water.
I saw something on the Huffington Post today. I didn't know whether or not it was legit, but even if it was, I just thought it'd be funny for conversational purposes. The Japanese have invented a robot which will hold a flashlight. Ron's face is already telling the story. Yeah.
He's jizzing right now.
Robo
He's jizzing right now.
Robo jizz, baby.
That's a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Fuck. My arm doesn't have to get tired anymore.
That's it.
Is this the one that can be paired with the Oculus Rift?
Oculus Rift,
it's like
yeah.
Virtual
God, you've actually done research on this.
What?
No, I remember hearing about it.
Yeah,
I saw the video. It's very disturbing.
Well, there's the robot in itself, and then it can be paired with an Oculus for, quote, visual stimulation.
Yeah.
Read into that as you will, but bearing in mind you've already got to the point where you've paid over the odds for a robot to jerk you off.
Yeah,
I don't
it
have to
would
call
be
up Ben
hard
anymore
to
to get him to
explain
use
to
it out.
visitors.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh, this? No, this is just a can opener that
This
is
is
malfunctioning.
my martini making robot that I keep in the lounge room.
That flashlight? No, it's nothing. That's just
Flashlight? No. That's just my
drink making tool.
it's my shaker weight.
Tool.
Why
Like
is
a
it, why is
hammer
it hollow
or
and full
an
of whipped
alligator.
cream? Yeah, I just thought it was interesting. That's all.
That was cool.
Ew.
Glad I stayed for that.
Do you need to get up and do something, or he's going for water?
He's done for water.
Well, while Ron's gone, I'm not sure. I know Ben buys some games from the Humble Bundles when they come out. I'm not sure if you have, Gab, now that you've got a PC.
Ben actually gifted me a Humble Bundle very kindly
Oh, okay.
in the very
Nice.
beginning of my PC.
Your
virginity.
computer hood.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
a- it
Little
was
did
a
I know that.
computer warming gift.
Yeah, little did I know that Origin would take away my virginity by fucking me brutally, as opposed to Humble Bundle.
Well, the Humble Bundle has actually released pictures and stuff of them using the money to help the people in need.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
I guess after all this time, they've decided, oh, we better show people.
Should be, yeah.
But
I can look
no,
at that and think, I did that.
Yeah. So it's a little feel good for people who paid, I guess, more than the minimum amount.
It's
Or
funny you
what
say that
people
though,
did.
because a lot of YouTubers are running into, and it was something that was only like discussed pretty much a few hours ago, with guys that do giveaways and guys that sort of like have these Indiegogo accounts, and Wings is copping some flack for it, unjustly for people for sort of getting access to the money which they haven't got access to just yet for the donations that he was doing when he was doing his boot camp thing. So it was kind of like, you've got to be really, really transparent. You've got to be have very open accounting and making sure that people, don't think it's just a scam kind of thing. And, just the lengths that, Woody has to go to for any sort of charity drive that he has to do, like literally making a vlog of him mailing it to, like him videotaping going, hey guys, yeah, here we are, we're at the mailbox, and this is me mailing the check. Here you go, you fucking haters. Yeah, it's kind
Well,
of
that's the
brutal.
thing. Otherwise, it'd be like another Coney thing all over again as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
So,
it's kind of
that
sucks.
was disaster.
There's always going to be pricks, even when you try and do something for charity. So
But
speaking
I'm
of
not
pricks,
sure.
oh, okay, continue.
Gav, have you been trying to use your voice control on your Xbox and using games, not the full title, but like what games are commonly called as? Like Call of Duty, you'd call it COD or something.
I admit I haven't done much with the voicing of the actual games. It's mainly Xbox Turn Off, Xbox Snap, Xbox Jerk Me.
What, can it really do that?
Oh wait, sorry, no,
Not yet.
I was just
He
reading.
needs
My,
to learn.
I was just reading my wish list. Sorry. The
It
no,
won't do it for you, but it'll watch you while you do it.
you know what? 2 weeks on, I'm actually still kind of self-conscious of those three little lights, even though it's off. I mean, what's there to say that this thing's not on right now?
Sure, hey.
There's no lights, there's no nothing, but it could be just recording in the background. I never really gave it a second thought. And all these people getting butthurt about, privacy and stuff like that didn't really faze me. And it doesn't now to a large extent, but I'm just
But
aware
it just
of it.
makes you think.
I'm just aware of it.
And it's aware of you.
Howls 3000
So-
in my room.
Do you always make sure your hair's done and you're looking good before you play Xbox?
Oh,
now,
it's not even that,
just in
mate.
case?
I've sat here in my underpants just playing FIFA, so it's never ever been a case of appearances.
Well, I was going to say I saw a comparison, and apparently the PlayStation 4, the voice commands for casual names of games, it works a lot better than the Xbox. Like for Assassin's Creed, you can say AC4, and it'll load it up, play it.
Yeah.
whereas the Xbox still struggles.
I guess it's down to the environment. I mean, I've never had an instance where I've needed to sort of phonetically round everything when I say something. It's always like Xbox turn off, and then it turns off.
Fuck enunciation.
All my words tend to mold into one thing as well, so it's like that was what the original drama was going to be. It wasn't even going to be an Australian release for language packs. And I don't think we even have Xbox on, do we?
I don't know. I've never actually tried it.
I tried it. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't think we've
Because it's got that face recognition instead, doesn't it?
That
You
didn't
wouldn't
work
recognize
for
Ben's
me.
though, Chris, because it's your machine, isn't it?
No, but I set up my accounts on
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
It'll
And
do.
it's like, oh, is this you? And all this sort of stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
But
But
yeah,
never
when I was setting it up, I didn't really do that face stuff.
Oh, really? Well, you just
No,
skipped it.
well, I mean, I was just
No
loading it
time.
up so quickly.
Yeah,
You have to set it up so he can
he had
back
no
it back
time.
up and give it to me.
I've got just
No,
enough
'cause
time
I
to
was,
turn it on, make sure that it powers up so that I can rebox it, make a video, rebox. The first reboxing of the Xbox One on YouTube.
Perfect reboxing.
Yeah.
I gave it back to you perfect too, didn't I? I don't know.
Yeah,
how to
you
put it
did.
Back in the box.
It was like all in its little plastic
Compartments.
packages.
Yeah.
Tetris.
Yeah.
But actually, this is one of the reasons I didn't set the Kinect up was I play at a desk at the moment with a big screen, and it doesn't. The Kinect doesn't attach to the top of the flat screen.
Yeah, and
So, Gav, are you playing it in your? How have you got it set up?
it's sitting on my desk, which apparently there are some minimum sort of height and distance requirements and stuff that need to be met, because if we're thinking about what the best case scenario for these Kinects to sit on, it's basically your entertainment unit, right? It wasn't supposed to be a strip like the Wii, where it was a very thin sort of sensor bar kind of thing. This is a fully fledged camera with the speakers inside it and infrared cameras and whatnot. So I think it was pretty much only to be where your central speaker would be. But for
front
me,
of
it's just
TV.
sitting on my desk next to me, and it's working fine.
Okay.
That said, though, it does have a screw mount underneath it.
Yeah, I looked at that. Like it can place on a tripod or something.
So yeah, it can be tripod mounted, but I'm thinking for the sake of maybe getting some sort of mount, like a I suppose a U-shaped lip that can sit on the front and then sit on the back as well, so that it doesn't move backwards on top of the monitor. That could potentially work. But yeah, I mean, it's okay sitting where it is at the moment, but until such time as I, migrate this into the lounge room, i.e.
Well, because I was thinking of getting it to work, because in Battlefield, if you lean while you play, your
I'd like to
character
see
leans
that.
and you can lean around the corners.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
I don't even use that though. If I'm
Oh,
sitting
I
there
don't use it when
playing,
it's
I
a
don't want to
button,
move.
but if I have to lean, I might end up doing that.
That would explain why my soldiers are always jerking off. I didn't realize they built that functionality into my into the game.
They thought of everything.
They thought of it all. Fun fact as well, whilst I was looking up Super Mario, there's actually the full movie on YouTube.
Wait.
Don't ever watch it.
Yeah.
It is horrible.
Oh, it is horrible. But I mean, Samantha Mathis was...
I just like how it
Kinda
ended,
cute.
saying the brothers will be back in Super Mario 2, and just nothing happened.
How optimistic of them.
And were they?
Didn't the actor Luigi pass away this week?
No.
No, that was from the TV series.
Ah,
I'm not sure if you guys watched it, but I used to
No.
get up and watch the cartoons on the weekend, and they used to have the Super Mario Brothers show,
I remember that.
which was basically, it was just the Nintendo games. I think they also had Sonic on there, and
It was like live action. They would talk and then they would go to a cartoon or something.
Yeah,
maybe?
do little skits. The brothers would, fight, see who's the best, and it'd cut to cartoons. But then Australia decided to make their own Saturday Disney or something, and they took it off the air.
Name.
I still
Yeah.
remember the song.
Do you want to see a couple of Christmas presents I got?
Already?
Yeah.
You get presents?
Yeah, don't you?
No.
Anyway.
Oh, Ben, while he's gone, what's Gran Turismo? Have you
Yeah.
unlocked the Lunar Rover feature?
I have.
Is it fun?
I haven't actually played it, but my brother says it's fun. Yeah.
Because apparently
It
you can
is.
go off a jump and it just keeps flying off into the air.
Check this shit. So it was mentioned at some
yeah.
point in time that I wanted to get cracking on the whole graphic novel thing.
That's right.
Awesome. Which series is
other ones
Iron
you
Man
got
is that?
Well, I mean, granted they were just starting off and obviously led by the person in the store at the time, but this one's Armored Vengeance,
Oh, okay.
which I look forward to.
Did I just see you had Thor there as well?
Thor, God of Thunder,
Yeah.
number one
Nice.
something. That's only a thin one, so
If you keep that for 50 years, it's going to be worth something.
that's it. If I don't read it,
Plans to live that long though.
yeah, come on.
You can sell it to Nicolas Cage.
Another Thor?
Oh,
Cool.
And the man. Captain
Captain America.
Americano. So yeah, got some in-flight reading.
Cool.
Jeez, Gav,
for a
just
second-
leave halfway through a podcast. Fuck, man.
Just then when he
does
stood
that?
up, I
Same
think it's
room.
the dark grey part of his pants. I thought it was wet.
Oh, it
When he
is. It
stood
probably
up.
is. Yeah, it is. That's
See?
baby.
Wow.
There you go.
It's fucking baking in here. And this is the first podcast where I've actually had the fan going in the back, so apologies if it's a little bit
Wow.
noisy.
Like,
Check it out.
Kind of full blast.
Is that
on the
actually
coals.
water? Is that sweat?
That was sweat, yeah. I didn't actually
Wow.
realise it was that bad.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Ah, sorry for drawing attention to it. But
Check
you know
out my
me,
ass.
I look at people's
YouTube.com/Skillsy ass. Wet.
The second you stood up, my eyes went straight down to your ass.
Of course it does.
I just had to look.
Many tales have been written about such an ass.
How to get me a perv.
What else did I get?
That fine ass.
Fine ass. Got lots of little stuff. White chocolate frogs.
Chocolate frogs.
Got
Man.
an outdoor setting on my balcony as we speak. It's all good
Hey, do you
stuff.
reckon it's too late for me to order pizza? All this talk of food is
Can you
really
order
getting to me.
on the podcast and see if we can get a discount for next week?
Okay, well, for everybody?
Sorry,
Or-
not even next week. Oh, no, we're not doing a show next week.
No.
Huh.
Let's just do it for shits and giggles. Let's do a live
A live pizza eating show.
pizza call and say that you are on air at the moment.
Put
Put it on speakerphone.
We deserve money.
Put it on speakerphone.
I'll
it.
give it a try.
Do
one
it.
day.
Do it.
Isn't it too late now? It's 11:22. Like,
I think they finish at 11, yeah.
What's the number? What's the
Fuck.
Perth branch? Phone a Perth branch. We do a prank.
and fly it
I
up
want
to
it within
Sydney.
half an hour.
It's only half an
It'll
hour
be
now.
cold by the time it gets there. That'd suck. I should
They
have ordered.
probably eat some of the topping as well.
Yeah, probably. Assholes. I'm already calling them assholes. Like, it's not a very nice thing to say, but I'm going to try.
Just
I'm gonna
try
see
and
if
get a
it's-
pizza that doesn't have shit all over it. Yeah, good.
I always get Supreme. Supreme's the best, and pepperoni. Because pepperoni's the bomb. And I'll get triple pepperoni.
Triple pepperoni.
Yeah, man.
Don't they give you a
'Cause you know
discount after 9 p.m. or something?
I don't know.
That's when they used to make them, and they used to be sitting there. But now they make them fresh to order.
Yeah.
Just like-
so they probably charge you more now.
Like with Macca's, you know, remember when Macca's used to, they'd make the burger and they'd be sitting there, and
Yeah.
like in those little slide things,
Yeah,
just
a
behind
number
where you
next
order.
to them.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
number.
and they would like take the I'd order a cheeseburger. There's 10 cheeseburgers right there. They pick the first one, and I'm like, oh crap, because I knew that was the least most freshest made. There's nothing fresh about Macca's, but I mean, like when I got that, and it's rock hard when they slide it over the counter to you, and you're like,
Like the outside of the bun's got that crispy sort of crispness to it. It's like, oh god, what the fuck does that do to
and
this one?
why did I get the shitty bun? And then it's not even
You
hot. It's
feel like a dick asking for the one at the back.
yeah. I just want to be able to order and have them make it, but they do that now, don't they?
Yeah.
That's why they should always make
And
fresh
the
nuggets.
drive-through suffers.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah. It's a massive queue.
Jeez, we circled round from pizza talk all the way through to burger talk. I think we'll do one
look
more
at this.
topic and then we'll call it a night. What's Ron pointing at? Is there
I just saw it right here. 3
Yeah.
cheese stuffed crust pizza. So the crust is cheese,
Yeah.
like inside, and then also inside the pizza, like underneath where the toppings would be, because that's cheese anyway. But there's cheese, it's running along the whole way through.
like that's the
what's-
double
so
stack
the-
one, which had the cream cheese double layer one from before.
What the fuck?
I'm surprised they don't make bases out of cheese net these days. I mean, it's going to be years before they figure out another
100%
place to put cheese.
pizza.
Just
Like the KFC double down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I had
Yeah.
one of those and I was instantly sick.
yeah. I could imagine
But it's just how can we sell something by taking something away to save money?
yeah, addition
Just
by
give people
subtraction.
patties.
I would love them
Brilliant
for them to
marketing.
use the chicken as the bun, but then still have the filling of the burger. So it would be like a
No, that's what
quadruple.
it was.
No, the double down was
No.
2 bits of chicken.
Yeah, with cheese and
Bacon,
barbecue sauce in the
Cheese
middle.
and sauce
Was
and
it
bacon.
ham or bacon inside as well?
Oh,
Bacon.
There's a
And it's
couple of versions. Yeah. No, what I'm saying is still have the contents of the burger, but then still have
Oh, like lettuce and stuff.
still have
So like
the
a-
chicken as the bun as well. So you have like quadruple stack. It's a burger.
Oh, okay. So it's like a double.
As for
But they
the double,
gave me the
they
double,
gave
double,
me
double.
double. Fuck, I love that.
Good times.
Yes.
Was there
Oh, by the
another-
way,
Sorry.
the end of the South Park fucking blurry mother. Anyway, the end of the South Park console war. Do you want me to spoil it? Spoiler face. who wins? Who they thought won, or who they kind of choose wins?
All right, let's hear
I'm
it.
gonna go Steambox. I think maybe
The smart
the
choice.
Ouya and potentially the Oculus Rift.
They actually. Oh, if it's got that jerk off robot thing, yeah, awesome.
Wins their
But,
hands.
I
It wins
think
hands
too.
down.
It's already beaten any other gaming system. It's only between PS4 and Xbox One, and at the end they chose.
Probably gonna be PlayStation.
Xbox One.
Hey, what a bunch of legends.
Fuck you,
they're
Ben.
Xbox
Fuck you. But
You just saved me 300 megabytes of bandwidth. Cheers.
they defend both like really well, and it's just by the end of the episode, all it is a big build up to promote their video game, South Park and the Stick of Truth. And it's basically just like them at the end. It's like, come on, the Xbox One, and like even Cartman's kind of disappointed because it's like, why don't we just like play outside? Yeah, fuck video games. Yeah,
Well, let's
Fuck
play.
'em.
Let's
And,
play with the box that it came in.
they literally just go like, yeah, we should just stay outside and keep on playing like this. Yeah, this is so much better. Coming out soon, South Park and the Stick of Truth, like just right there at the end. So
Is it multi-platform or
I think so.
But it's not for next gen. So it's PS3, Xbox 360.
All right. So I was going to say,
and
it makes sense if
computer.
it was an exclusive, they just happened to pick Microsoft, but if it's
that would be brilliant.
multi-platform, then, someone's in bed with Bill.
Hey, Bill's in the episodes as well. You got to see what he does at the end. It's pretty funny. Oh, fuck it, I'll spoil it. What he does is like him and the Sony executive start fighting, like physically fighting. And like the funniest part, Bill Gates takes his shirt off and he's got like these gangster tattoos everywhere and he's mad muscly. And he just decimates the Sony executive and that's pretty fucking funny. Yeah, if you got to check it out for one thing, check it out for that. And all the Game of Thrones piss takes as well.
I thought he would have like an apple tattoo on his back with a love heart to it or something.
That'd be so funny.
The best.
So that reminds me of that joke, Carter, Lois's dad in Family Guy.
Schmidt.
Yeah, Peter Schmidt. Like he's talking to, like he's at some party, and Bill Gates is there. And it's like, oh hey, Bill Gates, can you help me? Can you help me fix my Zune? Ha! Psych! I'm kidding. I got an iPod like everybody else. He's like, why you? And he starts running at him while Carter holds him away, but with his one arm. Sorry, that just reminded me of that. Had to bring that up.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, I think with Chris's impending beg time, I think we might call that a show. What say you guys?
Just two things to keep an eye out for, very, very, very quickly.
I'm
sorry.
Main screen. Go.
2 games you need to look at. No Man's Sky. The gameplay trailer was just revealed, and that looks really cool.
No Man's Sky.
And also check out Starbound if you haven't already. It's kind of a mix of Minecraft and a little bit of like a sci-fi sort of thing. So you've got spaceships as well, and you fly around, and that's in beta. So you need to check out those 2.
Cool.
That's all I have to say.
Words of wisdom from Indie King, Benny Amino.
Who's that?
I'll go with that.
Man.
Yeah,
I'll go with that.
Indie King. Indie. Oh, well, speaking of indie, Disney have just bought Indiana Jones. Franchise.
Really?
So now
They're
they've got
gonna make
Han
another
Solo
Jones.
and they've got Indiana Jones.
Wow.
Just trying to reel in all the Harrison Ford characters and see what they can do with that.
Jeez. They're going to ruin it again. Yay.
Yeah.
Super.
No, they'll do good. I have faith in them.
They'll do all right.
Oh, no,
We won't know
that
for
last
some time.
Indiana Jones.
Duh.
Well, as Ron's doing the remix in the background there.
That's my attempt at beatboxing.
That was Night at the Roxbury, wasn't it?
No, it's basketball.
Basketball, yeah.
Right at the start where they basically they're inventing the game at the party that they go to.
Okay.
And
And they go,
the
you mean like
jocks are
horse?
like, yeah, no, it's not like horse. Duh. Like, fuck, I just laughed my ass off at that. I don't know why they hate the movie. They really hate it.
Really?
Trey Parker and Matt Stone. They hated being in it. They hated... Yeah, they said the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to them was a guy saw them on the street and said, hey, it's the guys from basketball. And they fucking felt like the biggest douchebags.
Ouch.
Yeah, I like the movie. It's funny.
I love
It's the
it.
guys from Super Mario Brothers,
See, that would be embarrassing.
which I might
Yeah.
now commence watching.
Extremely good.
446,763 people can't lie.
Is that all
Said that they
the
liked
all
it.
the downvotes?
Well, no, that's total views. The like ratio is 2,162 up to 211 down. So,
Ow.
Quite a lightsaber. That'd be a lightsaber.
Wow. People like it?
people like
I
that
even-
shit.
I even read some of the people who designed the movie said that they tried to... you can actually find their sketches online.
Yeah, it was
where,
supposed to be a totally different movie.
Yeah, where they were trying to incorporate as much of the game as they could. Like the way people get money, there would be a box, and they would have to hit underneath, and the coins would come out, just like in the game. That's what they wanted to put that in there, and
then
a
Hollywood
lot of
got
their
involved.
But then they
all
realised
their ideas got
the
shot
monetary
down.
system
Just like-
didn't work that way.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to in this Cooper land or whatever it is, but yeah, all their ideas just got shot down. I'm like, nah, that's stupid. We're gonna do it this way, and that's it. Like,
Just
the
to
Goombas.
just to be clear, that no amount of punching ATM machines will result in coins coming out of it.
because there's cash inside. You hit it hard enough, you can get the cash.
With a WRX, you might.
Yeah. Kids, do drugs, steal money from ATMs.
The message is clear on this, the 12th show of QuadFeed. It's the Christmas special. Ron teaches you what to do with your spare time.
Uncle Ron.
Uncle
turn out
Ron's
just
we
like
should do a
me.
segment. Next year, we're going to kick off Uncle Ron's Advice Corner.
I can do that. I'm looking forward to it.
You've already exclaimed that you don't wear condoms, so I think
Kids, don't wear condoms.
week one should be safe sex. Uncle Ron talks safe sex.
Safe sex. The
And
safest
everyone's
sex
got
is
a
masturbation.
creepy Uncle Ron as well. So I mean, I think it's just
Do you guys actually have an Uncle Ron?
I don't. I've got an Uncle Rod, but
One
their
letter
names
off.
are interchangeable. Their names are fine.
Pretty much. But yeah, I don't have any Uncle Rons.
So prepare some material for the new year, Ron, because you'll be
Called
Oh, I
you'll
already
be
got
on
plenty.
hand. Uncle Ron's corner. That could be quite.
That just makes me sound so much more creepy than I actually am.
Yeah.
Uncle Ron.
We'll have to
That's
think of a
odd.
segment for each of the people. Chris can do like games that should have been, or
They
something.
can talk about pizza, right?
Whatever
I'm
floats your
Italian.
boat.
For our pizza cat.
And we can have Indie Corner with Ben. I don't know.
I like that.
Good
I'll
plan.
do that.
Don't change mine to masturbation, Ron.
Okay, that was
Ron's
show.
masturbation corner.
If you want to do that in a corner, I mean, if you're fixated about
I'm
doing
gonna
things
start right
in
now.
corner, yeah, okay, cool.
He seriously just had to wait 20 more seconds. Not
Literally.
even.
That's okay.
Literally. For fuck's sake. And we were done for the year.
Awesome. That was show 12 of QuadFeed. Have a great Christmas, everyone. If you haven't already, shoot me a Christmas wish and subscribe, like, and favorite. And I'll be seeing you in the new year. Ron will probably be doing something untoward to kick off show 13. Lucky 13 in the new year. As for what Chris and Ben will doing, well, we will see. But in the meantime, have a great Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you bright and early in 2014. Bye for now.
Bye.